Hi, I'm Jonathan Metter, and we're here in PIKO America Service Department with more tips to help you get more fun with your PIKO trains and accessories. Right now we're looking at a PIKO building. This is the North Pole station, and that one actually comes from the factory pre-assembled, all ready to go for you. But it's going to serve as a little demonstration here, some tips to help you make your PIKO buildings last longer, almost indefinitely outdoors. And we do pack in all the kits. We do pack a little tube of gel cement. That has a long shelf life, so if the kit sits for a long time before you buy it, the cement is still good. That works well for putting the kits indoors when they're assembled. But if you're going to put the kits outdoors, I would highly recommend that you use the PIKO Fix, which is a liquid solvent cement. And the solvent means it's actually dissolving the plastic pieces and welding them together into one piece. When you put those two pieces together, it actually welds them into one piece. So it has a very nice little needlepoint applicator, and I keep a paper towel handy when I'm working on buildings. And when you're done, when you've glued a joint on a building, just squeeze a little bit out there to make sure the tip is clean and it's not drawing any melted plastic back into the little tube, and it'll stay clog free and it'll be ready for you to use again. And we're going to turn this building upside down here and just show you on the inside joint here. Typical wall joint, you want to get the parts tacked together just with a couple little spots of cement to hold. And sometimes you do kind of need four hands to put these together. You may want to use some clamps even to hold the parts together. We're going to go down the inside of that joint between the two wall panels in the corner there, and just squeezing very gently on the bottle. We're going to let the capillary action actually draw the cement. It's a thin liquid. It's going to draw that cement into the joint. And we're going to do that for all the joints around the building, especially on the roof as well, and on the roofs that have multiple parts. And we're going to let that sit for half an hour or an hour. Then we're going to come back and do that again on all the joints again. And we're going to do that even 3 or 4 times for a building that's going outdoors. And each time you do that, it's melting a little more of the plastic. It actually dissolves the plastic. And then when it re-solidifies, that plastic is one piece. No longer 2 separate parts, but it's one piece. And you'll find a huge difference. People say, I put the building together and I left it outdoors for a few years and the roof started to warp. That's because the pieces are trying, just one little flat piece of a panel of a roof is trying to withstand all the heat and everything, all the weather that Mother Nature can throw at it. When you get the 2 pieces of a roof bracing each other, they reinforce each other. You've got that angle there, and it makes it strong as long as you get those 2 joined together firmly and permanently. So use the PIKO Fix, go over that roof joint several times, and it will reinforce itself, and it will be strong, and it will last literally years and years and years outdoors. And that's the way to keep your PIKO buildings together and looking great.